Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. This is Everyday Finance and I'm your host Bobby. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for taking time out to watch this video. While you're here, if you enjoy this content, be sure to smash that like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you'll get updates on future content and videos similar to what you'll see in today's video. For today's video, we're going to take an in-depth look at WeBull. We're going to look at it from the mobile application as well as on the computer or the desktop version. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So for those of you that may be unfamiliar with WeBull, it's an online trading platform similar to Robinhood. That, however, ladies and gentlemen, is where the similarities stop. Founded in 2017, WeBull has grown to 10 million users. Now, WeBull is not for the faint of heart. It's hard. It's not only hard, it's a lot of information, and it also would not be my recommendation to any new or beginning investors. WeBull is both more technical and analytical than, say, Robinhood or M1 Finance. WeBull has a lot of great features as well, but we'll break down most of the screens and information within the app. Let's log into the mobile app and take a look. Okay, so now we're on the mobile app. The first thing you see when logging in is the feed menu. Here you can set up filters to see the different markets that you want. All right, now here we have the Dow, we have the S&P 500, we have NASDAQ, and the Hang Seng Index and the Hang Seng Tech Index. Now all of this information is in real time, and beneath that you'll see top news relating to the markets. Okay, now beneath that we have Learning and WeFolio. Learning, as the name insists, allows you to learn about stocks and other market information. Now WeFolio is a community-based simulated portfolio. Here you can see real-time information on the portfolio and holdings. Now this is great for people trying to understand the market as well as investing overall as well. Now moving right along, you'll see my feeds underneath that. Now this is set up similar to a social media feed, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, whatever. And you can tailor this to your liking. Now we'll do a more in-depth video on that later on as well. Okay, now what we want to take a look at now is watch lists. Okay, and here you can see where we're getting some information about getting 20 free stocks just by referring one friend. It's a promo that WeBull is having. Okay, now with watch lists, you can add stocks that you want to watch and see real-time information on them. If you click on one of these stocks, you get very detailed information. So let's go ahead and click on Netflix. As stated earlier, WeBull gives an abundance of information. So bear with me as I try to give information to most of what's on screen. All right, now in the top left-hand corner, you'll see the stock name ticker, along with how many people are following or watching this stock. That's what the blue human outline or silhouette looks like. Now, right beneath that is real-time price information on the stock, along with the high, low, and volume data on it. Okay, now, right beneath that, you'll see four little indicators. It looks like LV1, a dollar sign, an arrow, and a broke diamond. Okay, now those four indicators each have a meaning. All right, now, let's go ahead and just click on that. Now the level one is the level of information we get on the stock. That's something that you can upgrade if you want to. You can go to level 2 or however more if you want to be more analytical. All right. The dollar means that the stock is marginable, meaning that you can use margin investing on it. Now the arrow indicates that the stock is shortable, and the cut diamond means that you can buy fractional shares of the stock, meaning that you can buy as little as $5 on WeBull. Now, fractional shares in other investing apps may be $1, but within WeBull, it's as little as $5. Okay, now the graph underneath gives data on how the stock has performed. You can look at this information currently via the 1D or 1 day, or you can look at it for the past. Now, to jump on the past here, you'll just look to where it says 1D. Now that's for today. 5D is 5 days, 1M 1 month, 3M 3 months, 1 year, 5 year and max, meaning the lifespan of the stock. Okay, now right beneath that is order book information. All right, now that shows real-time orders being placed on the stock, along with the time and sales information beneath that. Okay, now if we scroll up, you have information on options trading. If that's something that you want, you know, some people are into options, some people aren't. Now, if you guys want information on options, that's something we could also do a video on as well. Right now, right next to that is where you'll see news. Now, news gives you information or news that is either about the stock, it affects the stock, or just has something to do with someone who is a part of the company or something of that nature. All right. Now, right next to that is feed. Feeds gives you information on whether the stock is considered bullish or bearish, pretty much whether you want to buy or sell the stock. It also gives you information within the WeBull community, what people are saying with regards to the stock. So it gives you that community factor in it as well. Right next to it is analysis, which is going to tell you whether the analysts say that you should buy, sell, or hold the stock as well. Right beneath that is analyst price target information. It gives you that, as well as related indicators. Now, there's also company information. A company is important because it gives you information on the company, such as the balance sheet, cash flow, earnings, as well as what's really unique to WeBull, which is a peer comparison, where you can take other stocks and compare them directly against this particular stock. Okay, now we want to go and take a look at the markets. All right. We want to go and take a look at the markets menu. Let's go ahead and go back out of there. Okay, now here you can see information on the US market. You can take a look at the crypto market, as well as the global markets. And it gives you all the information pertinent to that. Okay, now right beneath that, you'll see what's called the IPO Center. All right, now the IPO Center gives you information on stocks that are currently getting ready to IPO if you want to place orders on those. Right beneath that, you'll have information on advancers and decliners distribution, net inflow, as well as the top gainers and the top losers. Top gainers, of course, will let you know what stocks are performing well, and top losers tell you which stocks aren't performing that well. Now, people sometimes don't understand what's the reasoning or point for seeing top losers. Well, you want to see this because not all stocks do well. And when stocks don't perform well, it gives you an opportunity to buy into those stocks at a lower than market price. So, I mean, it may not seem like much in the thought of only buying one stock, but when you're talking about hundreds of thousands of stocks, you could see a significant difference in terms of the market price versus the price on a losing day. All right, now you can also see most active stocks as well. That's going to show you what stocks are moving. What are people buying right now? Now, this isn't something that's unique to WeBull, but it's important to have this information as well if you're just looking to learn about other stocks or you're doing some analysis. Right beneath that is top options for options related information, as well as index options. All right, and it'll also tell you what stocks are moving specific to markets such as NASDAQ and the NYSE. Now, near the bottom is where we have what's called an industrial heat map. This gives you information on industries within the stock market. It tells you who's doing well and who isn't, along with information on popular ETFs. So if consumer goods is doing well, you'll see it. If tech is doing well, you'll see it. It's all of that information, but it's sectored off based on the industries. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look. I did use this account previously to buy one share of Twitter. Right now here you can see the account value. It's $46.09. You can see today's P&L at a loss of 85 cents or 1.81%. The opening since the opening P&L, we've lost $12.91 at 25.38 as a percentage. Current market value is what it's currently evaluated as. Price-wise, $37.95. Cash balance is how much money we have that we aren't currently using, which is $8.14. Risk level is seen as safe. Buying power is the same as cash balance at this point. Settled cash, the same as well. Crypto balance, money you can use towards crypto as well. Now, under my positions, you'll see there's only one stock that we currently have purchased. That's Twitter, and its current price is $37.91. All right, now since the opening P&L, we've lost 25% on that stock, or $12.96. So to the right of that, you can see last/average price. Now that tells you the last price of the stock versus the price that we paid of it. This is important because when you're holding these stocks or shares for an extended amount of time, you can see how much it's worth now versus how much you paid with it. And for most investors, that can create a situation where you decide you want to either sell the stock at a loss or for a gain if you see that it's worth more now, or if it's something that you want to continue to hold based on any information that you have, whether it be reaching a certain price point or not. So this is where you would see information on all of the stocks that you have. All right, now next to that is P&L, profit and loss. It just shows where we are. Now today it's saying that we've lost $1.54 on it. All right, now it's saying the last P&L we lost $3.21 as well. Now it gives you information on that, such as the components as well as the distribution of it. All right, and it also gives details. All right, so very deep. WeBull is extremely detailed and extremely analytical. So if you are a beginning investor, this should not be your first stop. It's gonna be like picking up, I don't know, a pamphlet to the space shuttle and you've never touched anything in terms of flying. All right, now, right next to that, you'll have orders information. If you have any orders that are either going to be filled or have been filled within the last week or so, this is where you'd see that order information listed. History just gives how many stocks that you have bought in the past. Now, listed in detailed information, as you can see, we've only bought one stock, which was Twitter, one share of it. And this was bought before Elon Musk decided that right before he decided that he wanted to buy Twitter, hoping that that price would increase. Okay, guys, so I know that was a lot of information about the mobile app, but tried to be as detailed as possible about it without making you guys get bored or fall asleep. Now, as promised, we're also going to take a look at WeBull from the desktop as well. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, so we're logged into the WeBull desktop site. And I'm going to show you there's a significant difference between what we saw on the mobile app versus what we'll see on the desktop. The desktop tends to look more like a professional trader's information or screen. So I'll just show it to you guys. All right, so on the website, what we're gonna do is just go straight to market here. When we click market, as you can see, it gives us detailed market information or market overview, more or less. Now, a lot of this information that you'll see it'll be information that we've gone over with the mobile app, but it just shows it in a completely different fashion. As you can see here, it's top loser, top gainer information, as well as most active as well, IPO field and IPO offerings as well, earnings, dividends per share, best performing industries, as we saw with the industrial heat map, most popular ETFs, crypto information. For all you Forex guys, Forex information is on here. So now here's the real kicker. When I go over here and I press trade, you'll see exactly what I mean when I say it looks like a professional trader's computer. All right, so now we're inside of the trading market. Okay, so as you can see here, this looks incredibly crazy. All right, so here we've got our watch list information that we went over just a few minutes ago. Here you can see ticker information, volume analysis on particular stocks. I can type a stock ticker in right here, and I can see detailed information on it. Here's where you'll see the bullish, bearish comparison that we saw on the mobile app as well. All right, and you can see information on working field, canceled, pending, partially filled, failed, and all. All right, now I can press unlock here if I actually wanted to place an order or buy some stock shares. Now, right here on the left-hand side is where you'll get a little bit of familiarity. Now, this resembles exactly what we saw at the bottom of the WeBull mobile app. Okay, so watch lists, stocks, markets, screener. Screener is not something that we actually had there. Trade, account, and paper trading. Now, paper trading is a function within WeBull that gives you the ability to trade stocks, but you don't actually have any money, if that makes sense. Like, let me just click on it for you guys. Okay, so within paper trading, as you can see, we have a net account value of $1 million. Okay, but we actually don't have $1 million, but it allows you to trade stocks within an account with a $1 million account value. And you can see, analyze, go through these steps before you actually start trading with real money. Okay, now let's go and start with watch lists. Now here's our actual watch list. You can see different information on stocks as we click through them. Any news, any corporate actions, any key statistic information as well. Okay, now stocks, here you'll see the graph, you'll see news, financial analysis, press releases, things of that nature, any options. Here you can see the ticker information as well as the open, low, high volume information that we had on the mobile app, bullish, bearish versus, buying, selling, as well as quick chart information. A lot of things to look at here. Looking at markets. This is something that we saw on the mobile app as well, United States, Hong Kong, China, global, and cryptos. It shows you all of that information right here. Okay, now Screener. Screener gives you information based on markets, any financial indicators. It shows what stocks are moving, what the prices are, what the changes are as well. Okay, now trade is what we were on previously, where we wanted to actually buy, sell, or trade any stocks. Account gives information pertinent to your particular account within WeBull. And then we just went over paper trading as well. So things look a bit different here within the WeBull desktop app versus the mobile app. Man, I know that was a lot of information, but it was good information, and it showed you how technical, analytical, and expansive the information within WeBull can be when it comes to stocks, cryptos, ETFs, and things of that nature. And I hope this information was both educational and entertaining for you as well as your family. If it has been, be sure to smash that like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you can get updates on future content and videos similar to what you saw in today's video, guys. And stay on the lookout, because in a future video within the WeBull series, we're going to actually purchase a couple of more stocks. We're going to take a look at cryptocurrencies as well, maybe make a purchase there, and also do a stock analysis as well, so you can see the basis on how you decide to buy versus selling a stock as well. So guys, if you have any comments or concerns with regards to the content that you saw today, please be sure to leave it within the comment section. And if there's something that you felt was left out of WeBull that you would like to see more detailed information about, be sure to leave that as well. And always remember, guys, there is no goal that is unobtainable when you apply everyday finance. I'll see you guys in the next video.